Hey, welcome to Tips and Two. I'm just curious about something. Have any of you heard of skin hunger or touch deprivation? You know, we hear about sleep deprivation, but not so much touch deprivation. And so that's really what I wanted to spend some time talking about today. Studies have shown, and repeated studies I may add, that if a person is deprived of touch, their cortisol levels are really elevated. And remember, cortisol is that stress hormone that I'm not going to go into the details because I only have 2 minutes, but there's all kinds of bad things that happen if that is elevated over a very long period of time. So what we want to do for our loved one is to make sure, and for ourselves, that we both have decreased cortisol. And one of the best ways to do that is through touch. Studies have shown that through touch, those cortisol levels decrease, and simultaneously oxytocin increases. Now, oxytocin is kind of the opposite of cortisol. It's called the love hormone. It's also referred to as the feel-good hormone. The reason it's called the love hormone is because it's the hormone that is responsible for those little goosebumps that you get on your arm, or if your scalp ever tingles if you're having a good kiss. That's oxytocin. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. A lot of people, you know, if you're just getting a good bear hug, the oxytocin levels are increased. If you're getting a good massage and you leave that spa just like a limp noodle, that's because your oxytocin is elevated. So I think what I'm going to be intentional about, because honestly, I haven't put a lot of thought to this until recently, and I'm going to be very intentional about spending time really giving my mom foot massages, hand massages, just hugging her, holding her hand, making sure that she's touched throughout the day, because my goal is for sweet Gladys's cortisol to be decreased and her oxytocin to be increased. And if you're interested in hearing more about studies, just examples that I've experienced through hospice and people who were sleep deprived, I'll have a longer version of this, a little companion, and I will have the link to that in my description. And I am at 2:32, so I did go a little over. Maybe I'll get better and I'll nail 2 minutes next time. But that's not too bad for my first try. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day, or if it's in the evening like it is here, I hope you have sweet dreams. Take care.